Hey class, so today we are going to be doing a fun little experiment. This is an experiment that you can do at home under adult supervision, and this is something that is pretty cool. So we all know that paper burns. We've already talked about that. We've talked about how paper is flammable, and if you light it, it'll burn. But have you ever wondered if you can boil water in paper? I have never seen it done before. I've never heard of it. So we're gonna try this out today. We're gonna see if we can boil water in a paper cup without the paper cup burning. Let's see what happens. So your materials today that you are gonna need, you're gonna need some paper cups. I have 2 paper cups here. And they need to be unwaxed, so they don't need to have any feeling on them. If you don't know if your cups are unwaxed, please ask your parents if they're unwaxed, or ask them to buy you some unwaxed paper cups. You're gonna need 1 candle. You only need 1 paper cup and 1 candle, just one of these little emergency candles things. You're gonna need a piece of string. You're gonna need some matches. You can either get the little matches or the big matches. These are just the ones that I already have on hand. You're gonna need a cup of water, which is regular water. It's not hot, it's cool, it's drinkable. It's regular water. And I will show you guys my setup, but I also have a paper plate just in case if any of the wax spills. I do not want to ruin my furniture, so maybe do a paper plate so you don't ruin your furniture. And now we're going to get started in what actually goes into the experiment and how we're going to set it up. Okay, so here's how we're going to set this up. You need to have something that you can use the string to hold your cups up on, and unfortunately I couldn't find anything to do. That's also a material that you will need, is something to hold your cups up on to use the string. So I am at my parents' house and I'm using a paper towel holder and a plate holder. And I'm gonna move these out just in case so I don't break them. So you're gonna have to find something like this. So I'm gonna take one of my cups and I'm gonna use my scissors to make a small hole right here, kind of near the top of the cup that goes all the way through. This will just be for the string to be able to go through. I need to make one on the other side as well. Okay. So I have 2 holes now, and if you can see them, I just cut a little hole right there and a little hole right here. You see that? I'm gonna take my string and I'm gonna put it through the cup, through each hole. Okay, so I have my string completely through my cup, and now I'm going to tie my string to each side of these different things. Just do a little knot and just tie it. It needs to be kind of tight because once you put water in it, the cup will become a little bit heavier and you don't want it to be slipping around. Sorry, I'm trying to tie it, guys. Okay, so one side's tied. I'm actually gonna tie to this side. And you just tie a regular knot. Nothing fancy. Just like I said, make sure that it's kind of tight and a little bit up. So as you can see, my cup is now just chilling. And now you're gonna take your water and you're gonna wanna fill your cup up 3/4 filled with water. So it's, 1/4 filled with water. So you're gonna wanna put probably up to like, just so you can see, I would put it up to like maybe like right there, maybe a little bit less. So I think maybe a little more water. Oh, no. My cup is kind of wanting to go sideways because my holes weren't perfect. So try to keep your holes pretty perfect. But there is like 3/4 water from here. You can see the side. And then you're gonna wanna take your candle and you're gonna stick it right underneath it. And you're gonna take your match. In this part, please ask your parents to help you during this part. You're gonna light it. Okay, it's not going out. This is the part where you need to have your parents with you when you're doing this. And then you can just set the match on your plate. Not near your candle though. So now we're just gonna sit and we're gonna wait and we're gonna see what happens as the water starts to get hot and starts to boil. As of right now, the water feels perfectly fine. Nothing's changed about the water at all. It's still cold. So we're just gonna wait and see. And I'm gonna put a time lapse on so you guys can see it kind of in real time. I'm gonna put it from this angle so you can see kind of how my cup's sideways, which is my fault. And then we can come back and talk about it like every minute or two and see what's going on and what's changed. My question for you guys is, what do you think is gonna happen? Do you think the cup's gonna catch on fire? Do you think the water is just not gonna warm up? Do you think the water is gonna stay cold? What do you think is gonna happen? What if there was no water in it? We're just gonna have to see what happens during this experiment. So it's been about 3 minutes and nothing has changed so far other than the fact that the cup is maybe a little bit less cool. The water though is still cold. So I'm gonna come back and check in with you guys in another few minutes and see what happens to the water. Hopefully within the next few minutes some things start to change. Nothing's really happening right now. I do know that it will take a minute for this to work. So yeah, let's hope something changes. I figured it would take, 5 minutes ish, maybe 10 until it starts to like change. Maybe we will see. Okay, so I don't know if you guys noticed, but do you see the part of the cup that's starting, looks like it's starting to burn? I think because the other part of the cup, nowhere else is burning except for that spot. I think that spot's just burning because there's no water touching it at all. But I can say there's a lot less water in here now than there was earlier. If I touch it, it is definitely hot. It's been 5 minutes since last time, so it's been about probably 15 minutes since we started this activity. And we're just gonna keep on checking, coming back and checking on it. But nothing looks like nothing is caught on fire yet. Nothing's really done anything different except for this little brown, oh, I'm about to cut my hair on fire, brown spot that you see here. And that brown spot is, the only part that brown spot is at is the part that the water is not touching, because my cup is like kind of slanted, so all the water is kind of on this side. So I don't know if that's because there's no water there to heat it up, to be able to absorb the heat, or if it's just doing that because it's too hot. I don't know right now, just because the rest of the cup is not burning yet. So we'll be back in a few more minutes and we'll see what happens. So it's been another 5, 6, 7 minutes since last update, and it's been a total of 25 minutes since we've started this activity. And the cup is warm. It's not really hot, it's just warm. And the water is very, very warm. We still have that burnt area, but that's the only part of it that's actually burning right now. And I can start to see some little bubbles forming. I don't know if I'll be able to show you guys this because they're very, very small, but they're in the bottom there. And it's starting to steam. Can you see? So hopefully we will have boiled water very, very, very soon. Okay, guys, so if you guys can tell, I'm gonna blow out my candles now. And all of the water has, it's all gone. There's like very, very few drops left. And it didn't so happen to boil, I would say. It more of just got really, really hot and just evaporated. I didn't really notice it actually boiling. Every time I checked on it, like there was a few little bubbles, but it was very hard to like see. I really couldn't tell if it was boiling yet, but I just came back and checked on it and clearly it's all gone. What I do think is crazy is the fact that if you look, the bottom half, because my cup was kind of sideways because I didn't do it exactly straight, the bottom half where the water was, you know, didn't burn. But the top half where there was no water, it did burn. Is that crazy? Look at that. That's so crazy. And I don't know. What do you guys think? Why do you guys think that happened? Why would you think that the part where there was no water burned and the part where there was water didn't burn? So, that was the experiment. It did take a while to do, I can say that. It took me probably 45 minutes to an hour from beginning to end. So this is a long experiment. As you saw, I ended up putting 2 candles down here like halfway through just to try to kind of speed up the process. But this was actually a really fun experiment to see. It was cool to see how the cup did. I thought the cup was just gonna catch on fire, but it didn't. So if you guys do want to try this out at home, I recommend probably doing it outside, and don't do it late at night because you are going to be up late doing this project. Also, always keep your eyes on it. Anything you have an open flame, always keep your eyes on. Do not forget that you have a candle burning. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this experiment, and maybe we'll get to try some more here very soon. Bye.